What if I told you you could own your own property in a major city for $150,000? You'd probably think I was crazy. What if then I also told you that your monthly living expenses would be not a whole lot different than if you were renting? My name's Ryan Guenther, and I'm a local realtor here with Realty Executives Saskatoon. If you find any of the information contained in this video useful or beneficial to you, and you want to connect with me farther, all my information will be in the description box below, or you can drop me a comment and I'll chat with you there. So owning a property, your own property, for $150,000 in Saskatoon probably seems like a little bit of a far-fetched idea. But in this video, I'm going to show you just how real and what a real possibility that actually is. We're going to look at a few condos and detached houses, both current active listings right now, and a few solds, just so that you can see that people have actually been able to secure these properties for $150,000 or less. So first, we're going to look at a few condos out there, beginning with some active listings, and then looking at some of the solds. Then we'll move on to the detached side of things, so you can see that it is possible to own your own detached home in Saskatoon for $150,000 or less. Looking at some actives and then some solds. So looking down here at the condos, it's an active one here. It's a 2-bed, 1-bath, updated condo on the east side of the city. Just a couple photos from each, but kitchen looks really good. Looks like it was probably renovated in the last 10 to 15 years or so. Picture of the living room. And then the bathroom. Again, bathroom was most likely renovated at the same time as the kitchen, but this one was listed for $143,000. Looking at another one over here. This one was listed for $140,000. Just a picture of the kitchen that you can see that it was recently renovated. And then the living room. Again, another 2-bedroom, 1-bath, about 770 square feet or so. And then on the sold side of things for the east side condos, here we have very similar as the first one we looked at, but this one sold for $145,000. Again, another 2-bedroom, 1-bath renovated condo. Nice kitchen, living room, and bathroom renovated again, same time as the kitchen was probably renovated, but again, under $150,000 sale. And then this one here sold for $140,000, so 10 grand under the 150 threshold that we were hoping for. But another renovated galley kitchen, living room, bathroom, and all of these have in-suite laundry. I checked before I looked at them, but this one just has the photo with the bathroom and the washer and dryer there off the hallway. But again, $140,000 sale, 2-bed, 1-bath, and it looks like this. Now on to the detached side of things. Active listing. This was listed for $140,000. Again, I can only show a few photos here of the inside, but you can see that the kitchen was probably renovated in the last 20 years or so, but isn't a gut job by any means, and it looks pretty presentable for, again, the price point on a full freestanding house. Living room. And the kitchen, again, vanity, kind of looks same era as the kitchen renovation at some point. But listed $140,000. And another one here, $150,000 active. So right on the cusp, again, kitchen renovation at some point. This one looks to be tenant occupied, I believe. So it's a little messy inside, but the overall condition of the house isn't too bad for the money. This one even has a garage in the back there. Again, all for $150,000. And then on the sold side of things, sold for $152,000, just a couple grand more, but still. Kitchen that isn't, awful by any means. Living room that looks quite nice. And then the bathroom upstairs looks to be basically completely renovated recently. Looks very trendy and looks really, really good. And again, $152,000. And finally, one more sold here on the west side of town. $147,000 sale on this one. But older kitchen cabinets, you know, those look like they're from the 80s with the oak handles, the flat white with the oak handles. But they did the flooring here, a countertop at some point, spruced it up some, and it looks pretty good. Living room, and then the bathroom again. Doesn't look like it got jobbed by any means. Now I do have to make a little bit of a disclaimer in the sense that a lot of those detached houses in Saskatoon, if you were a newcomer coming to the city for the first time, the detached houses that I showed are in some of the rougher areas within town. You can't get away from it for a full freestanding house at $150,000 that looks the way that the places that we looked at look like. You know, they're not bad looking places, so inevitably the area in the city isn't the most ideal, but it is what it is if you don't want to pay the condo fee and you want to be a freestanding homeowner. The condos that we looked at though, both active and sold, with them being renovated, 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, they are in better parts throughout the east side of the city, close to a lot of shopping and just what most people would be considered, you know, better parts of town. So if you are a newcomer coming to the city and you think I got $150,000 to spend, what should I buy? You're not going to have as much of a culture shock, if you will, if you were to kind of favor some of those east side condos. And the last point I want to make is, at the start of the video, I had mentioned that owning a condo is essentially the same price month to month that you'd be paying to rent it. So one of those east side 2-bedroom condos that are renovated, you're going to rent those for anywhere between $1,300 to $1,400 a month presently. So if you had your down payment money and you could purchase it yourself, if you had a $140,000 mortgage on a 5-year fixed term over 25 years at 5%, which would be your best case interest rate presently, your mortgage payment is $815 a month. Your condo fee, which includes your heat and your water, which would be included in your rent, is about $400 a month or so. So now you're $1,215. You're already paying your electricity bill yourself as a tenant, so that doesn't change. Your taxes are probably around $100 to $120 a month, so now you're a little over $1,300, and your insurance for just inside the unit itself is probably $40 to $50. So again, my name's Ryan Guenther, and I'm a local realtor here with Realty Executives Saskatoon. If you found any of this information helpful, or if you want to talk farther about what's out there for $150,000, I'll leave all my information in the description box below, or you can drop me a comment and I'd love to connect with you there. Look forward to chatting soon.